bang, 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 bang. Welcome to WCW Monday Nitro, and we are live here on WCW Monday Nitro. And my name is Michael Cole, Brian Saxton, and Corey Graves, and this is Monday Nitro, and we are live here today from Hiltimore, Irishland for WCW Monday Nitro, and we are live here in Hiltimore, Irishland. It's Eric Bischoff will kick off Monday Nitro, the general manager, and Eric Bischoff has got some words to say right now here on WCW. Or Eric Bischoff has been having feuds with AJ Styles recently. He apologised to AJ Styles last week on Nitro because he attacked AJ Styles. He cheap shot AJ Styles. He shouldn't have done it because he's got a contract to be a general manager, not a professional wrestler contract. So he laid his hands on AJ Styles, and then a week later, last week, he apologised to AJ Styles. He apologised to him. He apologised to him last week. I'm sorry that I laid my hands on you. But however, that's what's happened anyways. And there you go. And there you go. So Eric Bischoff announces tonight something about something. And we're going to hear from him right now, here on WCW Monday Nitro.
I'm back, and I'm better than ever. Got a knack for making things better. Face facts, 'cause your opinion don't matter. This a maniac is gonna step on whomever. Oh, yeah. It's time getting live, 'cause I'm gonna make it see. Taking days, cleaning house all the baby. I'm burning out the dead wood, burning down town. It's only my way, so get your ass in line.
Hello and welcome to WCW Monday Nitro in a beautiful city of Hiltimore, Irishland. Yay! I want to come out here for one reason and one reason only. I'm going to make a big bombshell spoiler alert here on Monday Nitro. I have announced tonight we're going to have ourselves a main event matchup. And it's going to be between Vader versus Mansoor, Kevin Steen and John Moxley. Is going to be a fatal four-way match tonight. And however, the winner of that matchup in that fatal four-way matchup is the number one contenders match, and it's for AJ Styles' Universal Championship. So whoever wins between Moxley, Steen, Mansoor and Vader will go and face AJ Styles at Uncensored on the 20th of March. So whoever wins this matchup tonight between Vader, Mansoor, Kevin Steen and John Moxley will fight AJ Styles for his Universal Championship at WCW Uncensored on the 22nd of March. And however, AJ Styles, I might have apologised to you last week about me laying my hands on you, but now I've got to make my decision. As I'm a general manager, as is my job here on Monday Nitro, I do what I want to do. So I'm going to let you boss me about who I'll choose your opponent, because I know you and me having a bit of conflicts recently, but to be honest with you, tough. Because right now you'll be fighting the winner of tonight's Like It or Not at WCW Uncensored. It's my job at the end of the day. My job is to give out opportunities as I'm the general manager here on Monday Nitro. So if you've got a problem with that, AJ Styles, what about you come and say it in front of my face? You can be anywhere. Come and sit in my face, and then we'll see it from there. I apologise to you last week when I laid my hands on you, but now it's my job, and I am your boss. I am the boss here, and you work for me. So you be very careful what you wish for, AJ, and I'm going to leave the ring right now.
And I'm better than ever. Got a knack for making things better. Face facts, 'cause
So basically, Eric Bischoff just announced right there tonight. So tonight, Eric Bischoff, the general manager, has announced tonight we're going to have ourselves a #1 contenders match, a fatal four-way match tonight. We're going to have Mansoor versus Vader versus Kevin Steen versus John Moxley. And that's going to be live tonight. And tonight's going to be the event of tonight. It's going to be a fatal four-way matchup. Whoever wins that fatal four-way match will fight AJ Styles for the WCW Universal Championship at WCW Uncensored on the 21st of March. That's the pay-per-view, Uncensored. Alright, let's get to the next matchup here on World Championship Wrestling. It's going to be a cruiserweight matchup. And we're going to kick things off right now. It's going to be Humberto Carrillo versus the Wolverhampton man himself, Sin Cara. And this matchup will be live right here on WCW Monday Nitro. And it's live. Here comes Humberto Carrillo. On his way down to the ring. Weighing in at 145 pounds, Humberto Carrillo. Alright, kicking off the matchup tonight. We're going to have the matchup kicking things off here on WCW. It's going to be Humberto Carrillo versus Sin Cara, live right now. And let's get underway right now. Here comes Sin Cara. On his way down to the ring. He is from Mexico City, Mexico. Weighing in at 178 pounds, Sin Cara. So Humberto Carrillo versus Sin Cara. And the cruiserweight matchup kicks off here on Monday Nitro. We are live for Monday Nitro. And here we go. The match will kick off between Sin Cara and Humberto Carrillo. And it's live. Very good Hurricane Rana now. Pinfall. Referee 1. Kick out. Hurricane Rana now from Sin Cara. Oh, got right in the face. Now, Hurricane Rana now from Sin Cara. Oh, what a move. 1, 2. That's going to be a good clothesline right there from Sin Cara. Now, Sin Cara now. Oh! Body slam. Oh my god, rock bottom. Now, Hurricane now from Sin Cara. There you go. Hurricane now from Sin Cara now. Now, Sin Cara's going top rope. Drop kick there from Sin Cara. Oh, what a move right there. Now, Sin Cara meanwhile. On the top rope here. Now, Sin Cara now. Oh, what a flip right there from Sin Cara now. Pinfall, referee. 1, 2, kick out. Oh, close on there from Humberto Carrillo. Now, what a move. Oh, what a take it. He took him out. 1. Now, oh, it's from behind. 2. Armbar. Now, drop kick. Clothesline there from Sin Cara. 1, 2. Chucked him right in the corner. Now, Sin Cara meanwhile. Drop kick. Oh, D suplex. And throws it right in the back again. Drop kick. Now, Sin Cara, meanwhile. Takedown. All over. Pinfall. 1, 2, 3. Sin Cara wins. Here's your winner, Sin Cara. So Sin Cara has defeated Humberto Carrillo. Now John Moxley is going to be here on WCW, and let's hear from John Moxley, and we're going to hear from him right now, and it's live. And here he is. Here comes John Moxley. John Moxley is coming to the ring right now. What does he want? I don't know what John Moxley wants, but John Moxley will be added in that fatal four-way match tonight, as he'll be taking on Vader, Mansoor, and Kevin Steen to get a place to take on AJ Styles for the Universal Championship at Uncensored. But Moxley is here speaking about something. He wants to make an announcement or make a promo, and let's hear from him right now from John Moxley. Well, let me get things crystal straight right now. Tonight, I'm going to be in that fatal four-way matchup, and I'm going to make sure that I get that title back what I deserve. Because AJ Styles doesn't deserve no championship on his waist. And I know tonight, I'm going to really hit the dirty deeds on Vader, hit the dirty deeds on Mansoor, and hit the dirty deeds on Kevin Steen. And go on to Uncensored to take on the maniac himself, AJ Styles. And I know AJ Styles very, very well. His mind games are using his group, Doc Gallows and Anderson, to come and attack me, come to hurt me, come to hurt everybody else, make a statement. And I am so pissed off at the moment that the Bullet Club are running WCW, and I'm annoyed one bit. I am frustrated that they are taking over this show, and I am not happy one bit. But however, I know in this very ring right now, I am here making a promo, being who I am, and I'm going to make sure that I do what I can do, and I'll be the one who'll be the new next two-time Universal Champion, and that's what I'm going to able to... Oh my god, it's Kurt Angle! Kurt Angle's here! The Republican, the 1996 Olympic gold medalist, the Republican Patriot, Kurt Angle. He's here. You, sir. You, sir. You, sir. Oh my god, I remember when Kurt Angle was in the sidelines. Kurt Angle's back, baby. Well, the last time we saw Kurt Angle in the WCW ring was like in the summer in July, when he said he was going to take a break from wrestling after he lost against Moxley that TV championship way back at WCW Bash at the Beach. And then a day later, he did announce that he would be taking a break from wrestling. But however, he's back. He's back on Nitro. And here he is, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. And Moxie knows him very, very well in his time a few months ago when he got put him to the sidelines. Oh. Look who it is. It's Kurt Angle. You've seen a ghost, Moxley. You've seen a ghost. You know who I am. I'm an Olympic gold medalist, and I won a gold medal with a flipping neck, broken flipping neck I had, and I know that I am brave. Well, you are brave. Tell me that I just seen this. Kurt Angle, the last time I seen you was last year in July when I put you in the sidelines, when I beat you for that TV championship, but you're back. So what's the catch, Kurt Angle? Why are you here on WCW? I thought you're gone to the sunshine. Well, you never say never, Moxley. What happens on WCW? You never say never what I'll do in the ring. I could end up showing up here tonight, or I could end up retiring. But I decided to come back on Nitro and wrestle, and I'll retire in my terms. In my terms, I'll decide when I retire. I decide when I leave, but I'm staying in this flipping business, and I'm going to still be here right now. Well, I know that me and you had that matchup, and yeah, you were very hurt when I last faced you. Are you okay now from the injuries I gave you at the Bash at the Beach 6-7 months ago? Are you back and fit than ever, Kurt Angle? How you've been, anyways, to be honest with you? Well, let me get this straight. The reason why I came out here tonight to interrupt you is because I've got some unfinished business to take care of. What about I will fight you, Moxley, at Uncensored? And I know I'm not in that triple threat match tonight. I know that if you win tonight, you go on to take on AJ Styles at Uncensored. But if you lose tonight, what about me and you step in the ring again in a Falls Count Anywhere match at Uncensored? Well, Kurt Angle, I've got some other plans. Since you've been away in your wheelchair at home watching WCW every other week, being bored, I've been moving on from the TV Championship. Now I'm focused on being the Universal Champion. I've been a one-time Universal Champion. I beat Randy Orton in the Elimination Chamber, and I lost the title against AJ Styles. Well, good luck on that, buddy. But to be honest with you, you're in the real man's world. You're against me. You're in the same ring as the Kurt Angle, the one you actually put in the sidelines. But just forget about what I said, John Moxley. Good luck for tonight. And I really hope you lose. Because if you lose tonight, I want to fight you at Uncensored. And I know that me and you've got some unfinished business to take care of. Well, in that case, I'll see you down the road, brother. Oh my god, John Moxley is using his hands to hurt Kurt Angle. Yeah, I know Kurt Angle's making his WCW return from what Moxley did to him. Moxley, obviously, 6-7 months ago, Moxley did actually had a match with Kurt Angle for the TV Championship. Kurt Angle was the champ at the time, and unfortunately, Kurt Angle lost the championship against John Moxley at the elimination at the Bash at the Beach pay-per-view. Then the day later on Nitro, Angle announced that he'll be stepping aside and not be wrestling in WCW for a few months. Now, a year later or 6 months later, he's back in WCW and he's taking out John Moxley out. He's taking out Moxley now. And these two are brawling out one another, beating each other up, and yeah, they're beating each other up. Now Moxley now and Kurt Angle starting to feud in each other again. And it seems like to me, if Moxley loses tonight against Vader, Mansoor, and Kevin Steen, he will fight Kurt Angle in a Falls Count Anywhere match at Uncensored. That's what Kurt Angle said. So if he loses tonight, maybe Moxley might put his frustrations on Kurt Angle. And I can't believe that he's here tonight. Kurt Angle making his WCW return. It's been a very long time coming, and there you go. A lot of fans were on their feet for Kurt Angle, this guy who's won the Olympic gold medalist in 1996, and the fans were over the moon to see Kurt Angle. It just turned to a brawl, his return with Moxley, that the guy who he last wrestled before he stepped aside out of the ring for a few months. And yeah, they're both in the same ring as each other. But anyways, let's get now into the next matchup tonight. I know that last week on WCW, El Generico defended his WCW TV Championship against Jackson Riker's a bit of a rivalry with Mansoor last week. Mansoor had a fight with El Generico, but however, this week El Generico is going to be taking on Jackson Riker for the TV Championship Open Challenge. So let's get straight into this matchup. It's for the championship, and it's El Generico versus Jackson Riker, and it's live. WCW TV Championship, and it is scheduled for one fall. One fall. And let's get the proceedings underway for the TV Championship here on Monday Nitro. And here he comes, Jackson Riker. But however, Jackson Riker brutally attacked Mansoor last week on WCW Monday Nitro, and he actually made a massive rant about Mansoor and about that you should take him seriously here on WCW. That's what Jackson Riker was moaning about last week. Take him serious, and he was grumpy last week, and he took it out on Mansoor. And I know Mansoor been having rivals with Jackson Riker for these few weeks and end. But there you go. Well, I can't believe Mansoor defeated Jackson Riker not once but twice, and that was an upset. That was. I can't believe a wrestler like him to win the matchup. But anyways, here he comes. Here comes El Generico. On his way down to the ring. Here he is. Here comes El Generico, the TV champ. Here comes El Generico. El Generico did actually a match with Mansoor last week, and then after the match it was over, Mansoor got attacked by Jackson Riker. As Jackson Riker ran to the ring and brutally attacked Mansoor from behind after his matchup against El Generico last week. But however, El Generico's got the matchup against Jackson Riker for the TV Championship live right now. Right, here we go. We are live. It's WCW. It's for the WCW TV Championship, and it's live. And on my left, he is the challenger. He is from the Republican Navy military base, weighing in at 260 pounds, Jackson Riker. And on my right, he is from Tomato, Michigan, weighing in at 210 pounds from Tomato, Michigan. He is the TV champion, El Generico. Yes, for the TV Championship. That title, it's for be an interesting matchup, but let's see how this match goes. It's Jackson Riker versus El Generico, and this matchup for the TV Championship is underway. Open challenge. Ding, ding, ding. And here we go. And obviously Jackson Riker, of course, had a rivalry with Mansoor these few weeks. I can't believe Mansoor defeated Jackson Riker not once, but twice. And you can see how angry Jackson Riker really was last week after that beatdown he took against Mansoor. And he was ranting and raving. He was about how he's not being taken seriously here on WCW. So, however, he's got a matchup this week from Eric Bischoff has announced that it'll be him versus El Generico, as Mansoor had his turn last week. And it's Jackson Riker's turn to have a championship matchup to take on El Generico this week here on WCW. And obviously, Mansoor will be added into that fatal four-way matchup tonight. I can't believe Mansoor has got a fatal four-way opportunity. If he wins against Vader and also Kevin Steen and John Moxley, he's got a title opportunity against AJ Styles for the Universal Championship at Uncensored on the 21st of March. So that'd be big, that'll be, for any wrestler to win tonight in that fatal four-way match. But however, Jackson Riker's got a matchup against El Generico. And we are live anyways for this. Now, El Generico, what a move there from El Generico right there. Oh, what a jump. Now, pinfall. Now, referee. 1, 2, kick out. That's very good there. Now, good move there from El Generico. Very good move. Now, El Generico. Oh, God, El Generico took him down just like that. That's a very good move. And El Generico. 1, 2, kick out. That's going to be it. Suplex. Knees him in the back. El Generico! El Generico right there! Is he going to be all over here? Referee! 1, 2! Oh, a kick out there from Jackson Riker, the Republican Navy himself. He's got a background in Republican Navy. He's obviously a Navy back in the day. His father used to be a Navy Armed Force military. And now he's a wrestler. But meanwhile, El Generico's going to tap him out. Mansoor's going to tap... Jackson Riker's going to tap out. Jackson Riker's going to tap out. He did say take it seriously, but it seems like El Generico's going to win this matchup. And he's tapped him out, and Jackson Riker tapped out, and El Generico is still WCW Universal Champion, and that was fantastic right there. Very good move, and that is good right there. He is your winner, and still WCW TV Champion, El Generico. Anyways, let's get straight into the next matchup here on WCW Monday Nitro. It's going to be a normal matchup. It's Keith Lee taking on Sheamus. And Keith Lee taking on Sheamus live right now. Obviously, Cesaro is part of the Bullet Club, he is. And we know he is part of the Bullet Club. He's going to be in Keith Lee's corner today. He's going to be, well, Keith Lee's going to be taking on Sheamus. And this is going to be live right now. So Keith Lee versus Sheamus, the Celtic Warrior. And this matchup will be live right now here on WCW. Undisputed Keith Lee. And here he comes, and here he is. Keith Lee. Accompanied by, obviously, Cesaro, anyways. On his way down to the ring, accompanied by his partner, Cesaro. He is accompanied by Cesaro here today, weighing in at 330 pounds, Keith Lee. And speaking about the Bullet Club, of course, the leader of the Bullet Club, AJ Styles, has got a match, well, at Uncensored for his WCW Universal Champion, and he could be taking on any of the wrestlers who wins tonight's number one contenders matchup, and he'll be fighting him for the championship at Uncensored. And also, we all know that bit of a rivalry with obviously Eric Bischoff, the general manager, and AJ Styles conflict has happened. Eric Bischoff said, "I've got a problem about that, about the stipulation, what I've announced, then come and say it to my face." That's what he said earlier today. And here comes Sheamus. Come on, Sheamus. On his way down to the ring, weighing in at 252 pounds from Dublin, Ireland. He is the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Fella. Anyways, it's the Celtic Warrior Sheamus versus Keith Lee. And this match will be live right now here on WCW Monday Nitro. So the member of the Bullet Club, of course, Keith Lee, taking on AJ Styles. And this could be a proper match. I know that Cesaro's got Well, Sheamus has a bit of rival with Cesaro recently. Cesaro turned heel on AJ Styles. Sorry, Sheamus turned heel on Cesaro. Cesaro turned heel on Sheamus. He did a few weeks ago, and basically it was a tag team matchup. It was the Bullet Club, of course, Carl Anderson and obviously Luke Gallows, of course. Basically, what happened was were those two were in a matchup. Those two were, and then after the fight, Cesaro turned his back on his partner in it and attacked Sheamus, his own partner, a few weeks ago. And now Cesaro has turned his back on his own partner, and now Sheamus has got a matchup today against Keith Lee. So that's what's been scheduled by Eric Bischoff today. And I know Sheamus has got some unfinished business to take care of with Cesaro, anyways. I know that Sheamus did win his match last week. He beat Cesaro last week in that singles matchup last week. And the week before that, Sheamus took revenge on Cesaro and attacked him during the stage and battered him around the stage as well. And that's what's happened as well in that fight, of course. And we all know that as a matter of fact, how decent that would be. Now a pinfall from the referee. 1. And now here's Keith Lee now fighting back. Now Keith Lee now taking it out of control here. Keith Lee. Oh my god, from that move. Sheamus is brutally hurt now. Sheamus is now fighting back. I know that Sheamus has got some unfinished business to take care of with Cesaro. I know Sheamus is a singles competitor now after being backstabbed by Cesaro a few weeks ago. And now he's got a singles matchup against Keith Lee tonight, right now. And there's Sheamus. And meanwhile, oh my god, it's Cesaro. What's he doing here? Cesaro. Oh my god, ding, ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. What the hell is he doing out here? Cesaro just came out of nowhere and brutally attacked Sheamus. And look at this. And he's taking him out right there. And the winner of this matchup by a disqualification, Sheamus. And Cesaro just came out to the ring and took him out. And the referee had to disqualify the matchup. Well, Sheamus wins the matchup at disqualification. The referee is separating Cesaro from Sheamus. We know that these two have been going at one another for a few weeks now. Obviously, Cesaro and Sheamus were a tag team as the Bar a few weeks back. Had that match against Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson for the tag team championships, and then Doc Gallows and Anderson won the belts against Sheamus and Cesaro. And then after the fight was over, Cesaro cheap shot his own partner from behind and turned on his partner. And then these few weeks, these two have been feuding one another. And now Sheamus had a match with Keith Lee tonight, right now, and then Cesaro came out of nowhere and attacked Sheamus. And Jesus. And there you go. What a beatdown there from Cesaro. And that's what you get. I think it's payback from what happened before. And Cesaro right there walking out of the ring right now doesn't care about what he did in his actions he did a minute ago. He wanted to batter Sheamus, and he did it right there. And that was Cesaro's music played. And that's what he did to him. Super attacked him. Anyways, that was that. Anyways, that was a very good match. What was a really good match? Sheamus was brutally attacked by Cesaro. He came out of the ring out of nowhere and brutally attacked. I know he was in Keith Lee's corner as he's part of the Bullet Club, but then he came and out of nowhere he just came and attacked Sheamus. Anyways, in the fight, and the match was have to be stopped, and it's disqualification after that. And there you go. And that's revenge. What Sheamus did to him. Sheamus attacked him these few weeks, and now Cesaro cheap shot Sheamus for the first time and took him out. That's the first time Cesaro took out Sheamus since he actually attacked Sheamus in that night when he backstabbed him as a tag team. And now he's back battering him again from that event when he turned heel against him. But now, that was that. let's get into the backstage personnel right now. Guys. Yes, AJ. Look, I know tonight there's going to be a fatal four-way match tonight between Mansoor, John Moxley, Vader, and also, last but not least, Kevin Steen. And I know whoever wins that matchup tonight, they're going to fight me for my championship at Undisputed. Undisputed is in a few weeks' time, but now we've got some big business to say, okay? Eric Bischoff's the problem, okay? The biggest problem here on Nitro is the general manager, Eric Bischoff. I thought you apologised with the general manager. Yeah, he apologised to me last week. Okay, he said that, but I don't give nothing. He said out there that if you got a problem about it, then come to say it in my face. Did you hear that earlier today? Yeah, I heard that. So Eric Bischoff's the biggest problem here on WCW. The biggest problem. Hey, Eric, I'm talking to you. Eric. What? Phenomenal one. Why did you talk about me behind my back out there in the backstage? Why did you say about that triple threat match? Why? Why? It's my job. Look, listen. Alright, I apologised to you last week. That's enough. Can you leave me alone and let me do my job? Do your job? You're putting me in a matchup with the four superstars. Whoever wins that matchup tonight, fight me for the for undisputed. You actually said to me. You actually said backstage during the ring in the promo when you kicked off Nitro earlier today. If you got a problem about that, come and say it in my face. Well, I've got a big problem about that, Eric. I've got a massive problem. Why did you do that? Why did you say that in the ring behind my back? You should be the general manager. Do your job properly. Or what, I'll bring up your days in the NWO. Oh. Or I'll bring up your days when you ended ECW. Oh. You know what? I'm going to walk away and ignore you, AJ. You're getting the matchup, like it or not. You're having the matchup uncensored in a few weeks' time, like it or not. Okay? Goodbye, and good luck to that opponent who fights you for your championship belt, because they're going to really kick your living beep out of you. Oh. Doc, Kyle, get him. Oh my God, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson are attacking the general manager. Oh my God, the general manager is getting attacked by beat down by the Bullet Club. Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson have brutally attacked Eric Bischoff backstage. Oh my God, you can't lay a finger on the authority here on Nitro. And that's what you get. That's what you get for talking about me behind my back. You thought you apologised. You didn't even mean to apologise to me last week. You even meant to apologise to me because you chat about me back. Talked about me back during the ring. You talked about me when the Raw Nitro just kicked off a minute ago. You absolute liar. And the referee's now separating AJ Styles, Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. And AJ Styles has brutally hurt Eric Bischoff. And look, he's in a lot of pain. And we get some bit of first aid out here because he's in bad shape, he looks. And that's what happened backstage. That happened. AJ Styles, Doc Gallows, and Carl Anderson have brutally attacked Eric Bischoff, the general manager. And, well, it's Eric Bischoff's fault. He was the one who chat about AJ Styles behind his back when he was in ringside earlier today when he kicked off Nitro. He said, if you've got a problem about that matchup, then come and say it in my face. Then, come and say it in my face backstage. And now AJ Styles and Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson have brutally attacked him for what he said earlier today. I know Eric Bischoff apologised last week to AJ for laying his hands on AJ 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago on Nitro, and now it's gone out of hand, and now Eric Bischoff, the general manager, is being brutally hurt backstage, and that is not nice at all. And there you go. All right, next matchup is going to be the Iconics, Billy Kay, Peyton Royce versus Natalia Hart. And I know that last week Billy Kay did win against Natalia Hart last week on WCW, Billy Kay. But however, tonight we got Peyton Royce will be taking on Natalia live here on WCW, live right now. Right, so Peyton Royce versus on her way down to the ring. She is from Sydney, Australia, accompanied by her friend Billy Kay, the Iconics, Peyton Royce. On her way down to the ring, she is from Tomato, Michigan. She is Natalia Hart. Natalia Hart coming down to the ring. Well, last week on Nitro, Billy Kay defeated Natalia Hart last week, but this week it's going to be Peyton Royce. Billy Kay's tag team partner is going to be in the ring to take on Natalia live here on WCW Monday Nitro. And also WCW Monday Nitro, or RSC, sponsored by KFC, Huckleberry Chicken, and also sponsored by McDonald's. And many more sponsorships as well, I'd like to repeat, but we thought we'd just not mention those. But let's get straight into this matchup live right now. So, Natalia did lose last week, Natalia Hart, but tonight she's against Peyton Royce in this women's matchup live here on WCW, and here we go. Woo! And now Natalia now. Clothesline from Natalia. Very big again. Now Natalia there. Oh, what a leg drop as well. Leg drop from Natalia. Now, oh, what another drop kick there from Natalia Hart. Now Natalia. Woo! Woo! And there you go. Cheap shot there from Natalia Hart to Peyton Royce. Just to let you know, guys, tonight we've got a triple threat match tonight. We've got Vader, Mansoor, Kevin Steen, and John Mox is going to be in that fatal four-way matchup tonight. And that winner of that matchup will take on AJ Styles for the WCW Universal Championship at Uncensored. And that pay-per-view is going to happen on the 21st of March in another 3 or 4 weeks' time. And that match is going to happen. We'll find out tonight who's going to be that #1 contender anyways. Eric Bischoff did actually announce it in the ring earlier today that it'll be a spoiler alert, he actually said, about the match. It'll be Mansoor, Vader, and Moxley. Moxley actually was attacked by Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle did make his long-wait WCW return. He's been away for like 6 months. He was pulled to the sidelines after the match against Moxley at Bash of the Beach, and then the night afterwards, the night later after the show ended, on Nitro, he announced they'd be taking a break from wrestling. He said, and then 6 months later he's back and he's using revenge on Moxley for some reason, and that was a bit of an attack. But basically, if Moxley loses tonight against Vader, Mansoor, and Kevin Steen, then he'll fight Kurt Angle at Uncensored, apparently so, according to what Kurt Angle said. And I think that'll be a matchup for both wrestlers, to be honest. But we'll see how this match goes anyways. Natalia Hart versus Peyton Royce here on WCW. Now taken into the corner, her to the corner. Now Natalia Hart, meanwhile, oh my god, shoulder barge right on the ropes. 1, 2, 3. Now throw her back at the corner again. Now fight back. Oh, cheap shot right in the face. Right on the corner now, right on those steel steps. Now Billie Kay, what the hell is she doing? Trying to lay her hands on Natalia like that. I know last week Billie Kay did actually win that matchup last week, but this week, oh god, right on the steel steps as well. And now this week, Peyton Royce might get the advantage. And the referee's now counting these two out. They've got to get themselves back in the ring, otherwise they'll be counted out. Now right on the knee, across the face. And now super kick now. Oh, 10! All over! What the hell? Oh my god. The referee counted up to 10. And Natalia has won the matchup because she just got into the ring. The winner of this matchup by count out, Natalia. The referee counted to 10. Natalia ran to the ring quick as possible. And the match was not a draw. This match was a win. I can't believe this. Natalia and Peyton Royce had a bit of a brawl outside of the ring. Referee counted those two out, and then the ninth count, she ran to the ring while she threw her out away from her, and then it was a 10. Natalia won by a count out against Peyton Royce. Let's get to the next matchup. Alright, next matchup, we've got the Viking Raiders versus the Colognes. We've got 2 matches to go. We've got 2 matches. Got Ivar and Raider, the Viking Raiders, Ivar and Eric versus Epico Primo and Epico and Primo. Yeah, Epico Cologne and Primo Cologne. And that match will be live right now here on WCW. But by the way, we're going to go for an advert break right now. We'll go for an advert break right now. When we come back from the advert break in the next 5-10 minutes, we'll be back doing this matchup between Ivor and Eric and Epico and Primo. And we'll be back in a minute. And after the advert break, just a minute right now, we'll be doing that matchup. We'll see in a minute. Coming up next, we'll have Ivor and Eric and Epico and Primo, and that match will be coming up after the advert break. Right. Match kicks off between Ivar and Eric versus Epico and Primo. We're going to go for another advert break in 12 minutes time anyways, so... Gore, 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 gore. Weighing in at £487, they are from Radavik, Iceland. Combined weight of £487, Ivar and Eric. On their way down to the ring at combined weight of £422 from Puerto Rico, Primo and Epico. Primo and Epico have been very, very good since they've been here on WCW these few weeks, been dominating the tag team industry here on Nitro. But however, today it's live and it's between these two tag teams, or this matchup itself. And here we go. Right, here we go. It's Epico Primo. And by the way, we're going for another advert break at 7:25 because I've got something to do in that minute. I'll be back, of course, a bit late. I mean, a couple of like 10-15 minutes anyway after that. So we'll go off the air probably by 8, I reckon. He tags in now Ivar. Oh, what a Superman punch. Oh, Superman punch. Referee, 1, kick out. Ooh. Face first. And that's a very good move right there. What a move there from Ivar now. I mean, Eric. Like a good clothesline right there. Now kick out. Now tap now to Ipico. Now is Eric. Now Superman punch. One. And now good move there from Ivor. Oh, kick right in the face as well. Proper kick in the face. Now he tags in now Ivor. Now here comes Eric. And Primo's just getting hurt by the Viking Raiders. Leg drop. Oh, super kick across the face. Cover. One, two, kick out. Now it's a chance here from Bepico. Oh. Now pinfall. Kick out. Good move again. Now there's a chance here from Ivor. 3-5-5 farm. Headstone slam. This could be Epo and Co and Primo's first defeat in WCW. Cover. One, two. Oh, kick out there from Primo. Oh, clothesline. Now it's a chance. Tar headstone. Cover. One, two. Oh, we kick. Oh, could have been. He saved the day. Another clothesline again. Now it's going to be a chance here now. Another one. All right, guys, we're going for an advert break right now. We'll come back in another 20 minutes and we'll continue this matchup between the Colognes and the Viking Raiders.
stomping away, showing a lot of fury.
Here we go. We are back here for doing Monday Nitro. I can apologise if I'm been away from this for a couple of minutes and so, because I was well, we went to advert break because I had dinner and there was also desserts and that, so that's why I was a bit bit slow. But we're now okay now until the end of the episode today. DDT there from Primo now. Now pinfall. 1. Kick out there. Now here's Eric now. Ivar now. Bit of a good. I did put this match on purpose because these two tag teams can be very dominant. And plus, oh, what a high kick right in the face. That's going to be all over anyways here. Pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And the Viking Raiders do win the matchup. And very good win. Viking Raiders do get the victory. And it's all over. And the Viking Raiders have defeated. And there you go. By the way, I can't believe this. This is Epico and Primo's first defeat since they've been here on WCW. They've been an Impact since they arrived here on Nitro. These few loads of weeks and end. But however, tonight that unbeaten run has come to an end, and Ivar and Eric are the winners of this matchup. Here's your winner, Ivar and Eric, the Viking Raiders. Gar, 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 gar. Right, the main event here on WCW, and this is going to be a fatal four-way matchup live right now, and it's going to be live here. The main event of here on World Championship Wrestling on WCW is going to be Vader, Mansoor, John Moxley, and Kevin Steen. Eric Bischoff did announce earlier today that Eric J. Styles will defend his Universal Championship at Undisputed against any of those 4 superstars. Whoever wins in this fatal four-way matchup to be the number 1 contender for the WCW Championship. So this is it live right now. Right, that's it. It's Vader, Mansoor, Moxley, and Kevin Steen, and it's live right now. Oh, fuck. On his way down to the ring, weighing in at 326 pounds, Vader. Obviously, Vader, can he be the number 1 contender? Will he face AJ Styles for the WCW Universal Championship at Uncensored. But to do that, he has to defeat Moxley, Steen, and Mansoor to get a place to be the number one contender to fight AJ Styles for the Universal Championship. And also, Vader is a two-time Universal Champion. He won it against Randy Orton a few times last year. And he's a two-time WCW Universal Champion. But however, he's here tonight and he's taken on Mansoor and others as well. Dun, 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 dun. On his way down to the ring from Saudi Arabia, weighing in at 193 pounds, Mansoor. Mansoor, this is a dream come true for this kid, Mansoor. He defeated Jackson Riker not once but twice a few weeks ago on the Nitro. And however, Eric Bischoff's seen a lot about this talent, this guy, Mansoor. Been alright, he's been okay in this since he's been in WCW, and he's got a shot for the number one contender to be fighting maybe AJ Styles for the World Universal Championship if he ends up winning tonight against Vader and Moxley and Steen. And he's an up and coming superstar here on WCW, and he's been winning loads of matches, and he deserves a number one contender spot here right now. And here comes Kevin Steen on his way down to the ring, weighing in at 260 pounds. He is from Padris, Lex, France. He is Kevin Steen. Here he comes, Kevin Steen. Fight, Steen, fight. Fight, Steen, fight. Here he comes, on his way down to the ring, weighing in at 225 pounds. He is from the deserts of Texas. He is Jon Moxley. Yeah, will Jon Moxley be the number one contender to take on AJ Styles for the Universal Champion? He's been a Universal Champion before. He's a one-time Universal Champion. And Moxley, I know that he had a couple of matches with AJ Styles, a couple of occasions. And Styles did actually defeat Moxley at the last pay-per-view at WCW Sin. AJ Styles defeated Moxley at the Sin pay-per-view. And however, he's got a number one contenders match live right now here on WCW. Moxley, yeah, Moxley's a favourite to win this matchup. Do you think so? I really think that Jon Moxley is going to be the favourite to win this matchup against Mansoor, Steen, and Vader. I'm looking forward to this matchup in itself. Right, main event of the evening, fatal four-way matchup. Who's going to be taking on AJ Styles for the WCW Universal Championship at Uncensored? Is it going to be Vader? Is it going to be Kevin Steen? Or is it going to be Mansoor? Or is it going to be Jon Moxley? You'll find out who will be winning this matchup right here, right now. Fatal four-way matchup. the main event. Eric Bischoff did actually call out AJ Styles earlier today about if you don't like it, then tough, he said. And then backstage earlier, AJ Styles and the Bullet Club attacked Eric Bischoff backstage. I know that Eric Bischoff did actually throw punches at AJ Styles a few weeks ago as he's a general manager. He apologised to him last week. And then, unfortunately, then Eric Bischoff saying, if you've got a problem about what I said about that championship matchup, then say it to my face. This is his job, basically. His job is to set matches, and it seems like to me that AJ Styles disagrees with his rules and that on WCW. He's got a matchup against any of these superstars, whoever wins this matchup today. And Vader looks okay here. Now, Mansoor, maybe, he might be a #1 contender. Man, it'd be good for the Saudi Arabia people that he goes and wins this matchup tonight. I know Mansoor is from Saudi Arabia. He's an up-and-coming superstar here on WCW. He defeated Jackson Riker on Nitro, not just once, but twice. And he's been impressive since he's been here on Nitro. And that's why he deserves a title opportunity. And that's why he's got a #1 contenders matchup here today. Even Eric Bischoff's impressed with how Mansoor wrestled himself in these few weeks and make a name for himself. And it's good that he's in that main event match today. And meanwhile, Moxley and Steen are now throwing punches at one another in the corner. And Vader's just standing there, just watching Mansoor for some reason. I think Jackson Riker should have an opportunity for the title match, but he had a match for the TV Championship earlier today. He defeated El Generico, and he lost against El Generico. Sorry, he lost to El Generico earlier today. It was for the TV Championship, and Jackson Riker lost against El Generico earlier today in that TV Open Challenge. But however, Mansoor, his rival, has got a chance to maybe fight AJ Styles at the pay-per-view of at Uncensored in a few weeks' time. Yeah, make Saudi Arabia proud. I think do it for Saudi Arabia, Mansoor. I think that's what you should do it for. And it seems like Kevin Steen now is out. Now Moxley. Super kick across the face. Clothesline. Now Vader now. Oh god, Vader now, that 325-pounder. Uppercut. Clothesline now. Oh, now knee right in the stomach. Now Kevin Steen. Now it's Vader now, this 325-pounder now, the elbow. Elbow. Now it's Vader now, what's he doing? Vader, look at this, Vader right there. Jumped out of the ring and taking these two out. Now Moxley, of course, wants to win this matchup to be... Obviously, Vader, of course, attacked... I mean, Kurt Angle attacked John Moxley earlier today. Kurt Angle did make his WCW return. And actually, he said if he loses today, if John Moxley doesn't win this matchup today, then Kurt Angle will be his opponent at Thingy Bobby. At Uncensored, apparently so. And then these two will have a bit of a rivalry. But Moxley's got a second chance for that title, possibly. Oh, no. No, DDT. Powerbomb from Mansoor. Maybe this could be his moment. This could be his moment. It could do. Oh, no. Another DDT from Mansoor. Power slam. Oh, Kevin Steen now getting himself in the ring. Clothesline. What can I do? Super kick across the face. Now Vader now taking out Thingy Bobby. Now Vader now. Oh my god, that suplex takedown now. Oh, Vader now. DDT splash. Splash on the cash. 1, 2, 3. And Vader has won the match. Oh my god, Vader took out John Moxley. And Vader is the one to go and fight. I can't believe it. Vader is going to fight AJ Styles for the Universal Championship. Here's your winner. He is the #1 contender for AJ Styles is Universal Champion at Uncensored, Vader. And that's going to be it from us from WCW. Vader has got an opportunity to take on AJ Styles for the Universal Championship on the 21st of March. And congratulations to Vader. And unfortunately, Moxley will not go on to fight AJ Styles for the Universal Championship. It will be Vader. It will be Vader. Vader will be the one. Will be fighting AJ Styles for the Universal Championship in a few weeks' time. So that means that Moxley will fight Kurt Angle at Uncensored, only because now those two were feuding each other earlier today. And unfortunately, Moxley lost this matchup. So Moxley will be taking on Kurt Angle in a Falls Count Anywhere match at Uncensored. And Vader will take on the AJ Styles, the Universal Champion. And that's it from us from WCW World Championship Wrestling. From Michael Cole, Brian Saxton, Corey Graves. Until now, goodbye.